Ladies and gentlemen, Simon Phoenix checking back in, guys. It's been a while since I made a video. Been busy doing the things, preparing, prepping, doing what I do, doing what I've been doing for years. This is nothing new. Decided to upgrade some of my weapon systems here. My caliber of choice is a 7.62 by 39, 5.56. Those are the two um, cartridges that I focus on, man. I thought about going 6.5 Grendo. I thought about going 300 Blackout, but I mean, really, for the price, especially the price of ammo right now, you know, I always stuck with 7.62 by 39 and 5.56. So, without further ado, check out my Boyd case. This case was expensive as hell when I got it, but in order to fly with my weapons on the plane, I had to get one of these Boyd cases. So I think y'all seen this before. I think I showed y'all this before. It's pretty sturdy. I like it. Um, Here they are, guys. I mean, you've seen these rifles before, but now they are completely upgraded. I really, honestly, completely think I'm really done with them now. I don't plan on upgrading them anymore. I thought about going a 1.8 scope on these. I still might. It just depends. I still might go 1.1 to 8 scope on these, but for right now, I mean, the red dots are doing just fine. These are my what you consider as my go to war rifles. Okay. So what we have here is my 18-inch 7.6. My 18-inch actually a 5.56, and all I did to upgrade it was I went back to the Strike Industries comp, the J comp. Man, this is the version 2. When I first started testing these out some years ago, they were good. I got away from them. I went to a Ford comp, but Ford comps, they're okay for sound blast going forward and smoke going forward. But this does good too. This doesn't really get a lot of gas back in the face. It's a mild flash suppressor, and it really does good with the recoil also. So I went with that. Of course, you already know it's the Bear Creek Arsenal barrel. This is the what you call a bear claw barrel. Um, get a good look at that. Yeah, bear claw barrel, not the bear claw. This is the Black Wolf barrel. This was an expensive job. Now to get these two uppers redone, it was pretty expensive. It cost me 165. It's something I could have did myself, but I didn't have the proper tools to do it. And now that I look back at it, all I had to do was go get the proper tools. I didn't know it was going to be so much. I took it to my local uh, FFL gun store out here, Gunsmith. First of all, it was $165 to do two uppers, and all he basically did was just exchange these rails on here, and it literally took him a month and a half to do it. I mean, I'm sure he was backed up, but for all that waiting, I could have basically did it myself. But I'm satisfied with the job because they look immaculate, man. These are both 13-inch rails, 12.5-inch rails, I believe, from UTG. These are the slim rails. Now, these are still somewhat popular. Everybody's going the key mod. Everybody's going the M-Lock. M-Lock seems to be number one now. And then key mod is slowly kind of phasing out to a certain degree, but UTG has it all. They have M-Lock, they have key mod, and they still have their own proprietary system. And honestly, this is a really good mounting system. I mean, it comes with these thin Picatinny sections that are low profile, that screw right on. All the screws have Loctite on them. And then I went with the UTG slim Ford hand guard or foregrip. It's more really like a hand stop hand guard. That's what I use it for. But this rail is just, I mean, UTG Pro. This thing is really nice. It's really slick. It's a matte black finish, so it really matches the tone of this lower and this upper, which is the Anderson lower and the Anderson upper. Like I said, guys, I'm a UTG fanboy. Magpul's great, but I started with Magpul. I started with getting their stocks and bad levers and all that good stuff. And what I come to realize is that stuff is way overpriced and expensive. If you can afford it, to each its own, go for it. I'm not saying it's a bad company or bad products. They make quality stuff, but I mean, $60 for a stock, $70 for a stock, you know, $30 for a bad level and all that good stuff. No thanks, man. I learned my lesson over the years. I can put more money into building another rifle and getting training and ammo, you know, in that order, basically, pretty much. Ammo, training, and then building another rifle. You know, get the ammo, make sure you stock up on ammo, get the training you need, and then, you know, recreational hobby, build another rifle. That's what I did with these over the last year and a half, 2 years. Again, both these rails are the same. They're both 12 inch. This is a mid-leaf gas system. This is a carbon leaf gas system. Again, this has the same comp on there, the 76 by 39 J comp on there. Both UTG. These things work fantastic. Maybe a little bit. I mean, they're kind of light. They're not heavy, but you know, UTG stock. My favorite stocks, man. These stocks, I've gotten these stocks no more than $25 every time I've gotten them. They are solid. You know, no wiggle. Barely no wiggle on there. One of these, you know, and it depends on the buffer tube you have too. I have mil-spec buffer tubes, but one of these buffer tubes is really kind of tight on. I think it's a different type of buffer tube, but the only thing that's really not UTG on this thing is the ATI grip. I have really large hands, so I needed a really nice grip, you know, and this is it right here, this rubberized grip right here, this ATI Scorpion X2 grip, which is fantastic, man. Fantastic. So I'm completely finished, man. I mean, you know, you see the UTG extended latch. This is a Yankee Hill extended latch. This is one of the first ones I got when I first, you know, got into ARs. But you know, I discovered, you know, you can save money. You know, guys want to buy Radiant Raptor charging handles for $70, $60. I can't. I don't know. I can't imagine spending that much money on a charging handle. If it makes you shoot better, then so be it, man. Again, this is nothing against Radiant, but for a charging handle to be that much money is ridiculous. This charging handle was $15, $10, I think, and then this extended latch was $5, and it does fantastic, man. Both have AOG QMS triggers in there. The ACT was hard to get, but really, I mean, honestly, feel no difference between the QMS and the ACT. To me, they're pretty much the same, unless you go with the lighter, you know, hammer spring for the ACT. But as far as the Teflon coating and all that, man, you just throw some grease on this trigger. You lube it up good, it's gonna work just the same, pretty much. But some guys know triggers better than me. So again, Strike Industries lower parts kit, my favorite, for the simple fact that it's quality and the price. You know, there's some charging kits that are out there, some lower parts kits that are out there that's up there in price. You talking $60, $70. No, thank you. But I mean, really, this was just to showcase these rails, man. These rails, these handguards are insanely nice. I bought another one actually because I have another build I'm going to do later, which is another 12-inch, and this is my handguard of choice, man. I made a great decision. And what's crazy is the old handguards I got off there were, you know, cheap, you know, eBay ones. These handrails actually made the rifle a lot lighter. So they were, you know, they knocked off some weight. So I'm definitely happy for that. You see magazines, 7.62 by 39. This is my primary go-to weapon, and then this is its backup. We go from there, guys. There's the hex mags, my favorite hex mags. Again, nothing against Magpul, that's just what I prefer. So take a look, guys. The ending process of the never-ending process of building rifles never stops. I mean, I know prices are up right now, but man, so again, get a little bit at a time. Wait for the sales, Black Friday, the holiday sales. You get good deals. Um, there's a company out there that's my go-to. I've been ordering from them like crazy. I really don't want to share because if I share it, oh God, I mean, people are going to be ordering stuff left and right. They're already out of stock on a lot of stuff, but they're one of these companies that hands down, as far as getting the stuff that I want, they carry those items, again, Gun Tech, UTG, Strike Industries, those are my go-to brands right there, and they carry all three of those. Again, there's other companies out there that do great, with Optics Planet that I've ordered from. I still order from Optics Planet. Primary Arms, I haven't ordered anything from them in a while, but right now it's just my specific website that I go to that they do very well. They're always having sales. I get emails from them every day. They're always having sales. I mean, I don't know anything about Big Daddy Unlimited, but these people are almost like the Costco of the gun world because they're always having sales at a really good price. So for the newbies out there, the new AR owners, guys, this is just an idea of what you can build on the cheap. Was this a cheap item, rifles to build? Yeah, you got everything on sale. You got exactly what you want. You don't have to buy a rifle and then take all the stuff off. You can just build it from Jumpstart. So both these rifles are very accurate too. Very accurate, guys. So enough shedding. I'm gonna do try to do some shooting videos. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention their backup sights. Gotta have good backup sights. These are again UTG. I mean, if you want to go and pay $60 for the mag pools or $80 for the mag pools, go for it. I've got these no more than $36 for the set. For the set, man, those are good. So cheap slings. I'm a 1 point fan. So, all right.